So far, the 2022 NFL offseason is proving to be just as unpredictable as the 2021 NFL playoffs, leading up to Super Bowl 56, through the NFL draft, and all the way to the next regular season kickoff. Teams are going to be scrambling, trying to find those critical puzzle pieces to take the next step in the NFL. So in today's video, I want to share with you 3 athletes to keep on your radar over the next several months, in the way of opening some mail from eBay and sharing with you the card that I purchased, what I purchased it for, my plans for the card, reasoning behind it. So let's dig in. All right, first package. Hey guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little bell notification icon, so you don't miss any action on the quest. And thanks to you guys, we had over 1,000 views and over 60 thumbs up on the last mail day video, so you guys kick ass. All right, first package right here. Now this looks good, man. This looks nice. I got the bubble wrap, the tape, the Scotch tape on this, which, you know, it's okay. Prefer painter's tape, but if it's on the bubble wrap, that's what matters. I can get through this pretty easily with scissors, you know. Just kind of go at it, and ultimately this is very well protected, you know, very well protected. Oh man, this is a nice case in here. Now see, this is where it should have been painter's tape, you know. I'm gonna have to cut that. Oh yeah, I won this in an auction. This was an auction. This was like from a couple live streams ago, actually, the end of the live stream, late night. This is a 2020 rookie ticket auto. You can see it's still got the seal from Panini factory right here, because this would have been one of those redemption cards that was sent into Panini that was turned into a card. This is a 2020 Contenders rookie ticket auto, short print, on-card autograph here, Brandon Ayuk on the San Francisco 49ers. So what's really interesting about Brandon Ayuk, right? He went to Arizona State. He was drafted at the end of the first round by the 49ers. He's kind of behind Deebo Samuel in the depth chart, but as we know, Deebo Samuel has converted to more of a running back through the second half of the season, and Kyle Shanahan has come out and says he plans to continue to use Deebo Samuel in that way in 2022. And Brandon Ayuk has got freakishly long arms, guys. He's 6 foot 205. He's got a wingspan of 33.5 inches. That's 83rd percentile in the NFL. He also had a very good college yards per reception average, a very good college target share of 88th percentile, and he's got a very good burst ability. He has one of the highest yards after the catch per reception rankings in the NFL. This is one metric where he is actually very close, if not a little bit better than Jamar Chase, our 2021 skill position king, right? Yards after the catch per reception. That's because Brandon Ayuk does not decelerate at the point of catch. He accelerates, and that is why he is one of the best with the football in his hands at yards after catch. And it's going to be very interesting to see the type of chemistry that he can build with Trey Lance this offseason. We know that Jimmy Garoppolo's very likely not going to be a San Francisco. It's almost 100% certainty that Jimmy G is not going to be in San Francisco 2022. Trey Lance should be their starting quarterback. Brandon Ayuk, he was in the doghouse for the first 7 weeks of the 2021 season. Some kind of riff he had with Kyle Shanahan and some of the other coaching staff that got him placed in the doghouse. But after that, you saw his opportunity share go up, his snap share, his routes run, his targets, and as a result, we saw his number of touchdowns go up, and his yards after the catch are incredible. So I believe that Brandon Ayuk is definitely going to have a positive regression. He's going to make another step forward in his third year, and I was actually able to snipe this in an eBay auction for around $35. With the seal from Panini, this is absolutely wonderful because this card has never been taken out of this case. It's never been touched. It's never been touched, guys. So I love that about this.
Oh, yeah.
in essence, I should be able to send this into like SGC and get a 10 on it, right? And that's no guarantee because people at the Panini factory, I'm sure, touched this to put this in the case and everything. It's a wonderful card. So being able to snipe this in an auction that ended like at 3 a.m. or something crazy in the middle of the night, I didn't think I was going to win this, but I got this for $35. But this is a card that we see for Justin Jefferson going for 150, 200. Other CeeDee Lamb over 100. So this is the kind of card that when Brandon Ayuk breaks out because of the market size, his age, new quarterback situation, 2022, we could see this card easily go up to $100 because of the scarcity, the on-card autograph. The contender set is very liquid. The contender rookie ticket auto is, guys, all right, I'm just going to say it. It's my favorite card set and insert to target for any NFL athlete. I'm just going to say it, man. Cat's out of the bag. Next package, plain white envelope here. Whoa. You see this right here? Wow. This is a little risk of plain white envelope, but if this is actually concealed in some type of top loader, okay, good. Yeah, they did. Whew. Excellent. Yeah, so this is another favorite wide receiver target of mine this off season. Let me get this sticker off. Let's get this thing out of the case. Let's look at it. So this is a 2021 optic, but this is not a base optic. This is a pink prism. But it's also an optic preview. An optic preview is an insert from the 2021 main Donruss set. And what's so cool about this, because it is a preview, when they release the main optic later this year, this card is still going to be very liquid because it is very rare compared to the main op. And right off the bat, I can go ahead and see this has definitely got some serious off center. You can see here, left to right, that's off center, guys. Now I will tell you, the corners are very good. The surface looks incredible. But Josh Palmer is one of my favorite sleeper wide receiver targets. Right off the bat, he's in a Chargers uniform, guys. So he's shackled up with one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Justin Herbert. And Josh Palmer is a lock to be on the list of sophomore jumpers in value for next season, because Mike Williams will be a free agent at the start of the league year. And given his inconsistency and injury history, it would not be a shock to anyone to see the Chargers let him walk. This would almost certainly thrust Josh Palmer into the wide receiver 2 role behind Keenan Allen, attached to one of the best young QBs the NFL has in Justin Herbert. Over the last 5 weeks of the season, Palmer saw a 68.4% snap share after averaging a 26% snap share in the first 13 weeks of the season. In those 5 games to end the year, Palmer saw 28 targets, 18 catches for 185 yards and 3 touchdowns. Mike Williams, on the other hand, saw just 8.1 targets per game, and if he were to leave, Palmer would very well see a large majority of that target share. He came on very strong to end the year, and given his draft capital, the Chargers very well could allow Palmer to take the next step in 2022. He was checking all the boxes, guys, early in the season. He was showing up early for practice. He was running deep routes at will for Justin Herbert whenever he needed to, just to practice. And so he's building that Cooper Kupp-esque type of relationship with his quarterback. And that's what you need to do to take the next step. When you look at his draft profile from the 3rd round out of Tennessee, he has the size, suddenness, ball skills, and play strength to be a starter in the league. His tape is better than his stats suggest, and you can kind of see that. He's not the fastest guy. He doesn't have the highest height-adjusted speed score. He does have a solid wingspan at 33 inches, which is 82nd percentile, 6'1", 210. His other strengths, when you look at the film, he drives low off the line of scrimmage and won't let corners square him up. He shows a nice second gear downfield to get on top of corners. He's a violent route runner, puts his feet in the ground with purpose, and he's got the ideal NFL frame at 6'1", 210 that can win with physicality. These are things that really get me excited about Josh Palmer, and right now, he's just very, very undervalued compared to all other 2021 rookie athletes. In fact, I was able to get this card for $4.50 out the door. And this is a card I'm actually going to relist fairly soon here, because I anticipate that once Mike Williams is, my hope for Josh Palmer is that Mike Williams is let go from the team. He's not re-signed, and that is going to be an immediate little hype boost for Josh Palmer. And then heading into September of 2022, we should definitely see a hype boost, because he is so young. He checks that box. He checks the Herbert box. He checks the market size box in LA. He checks a lot of the boxes that we want for FOMO, plus being able to get a very short print rare card. You can see the P there at the top right. That's how you know it's a preview. And that little prism, that's how you know it is a pink prism. So this is short print on short print, and I love being able to get this card for $4 or $5 and relist it in a buy it now format for, you know, for probably around $15 to $20. Probably list it for $19.99 and accept offers around $15, and offer that plain white envelope shipping of 53 cents, and it's, you know, that's a 3-4x my money. One of the things that I want to start getting better at here in the next couple weeks is going on to Beckett Marketplace and looking for guys like that to see what some of these independent card shops have for him. All right, next package. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another Josh Palmer. Ooh, baby, yes, I remember this one. I do remember this one. I got this one for super cheap as well. You see the Donruss logo on this. So that was just in a Card Saver 1. You know, this Card Saver 1, this is what they call a semi-rigid, where you submit your cards in to get graded. You can see this is a lot more flimsy than a top loader, guys. I mean, you could see, I mean, like a top loader definitely has a lot more rigidity to it than a Card Saver 1. So honestly, with the plain white envelope, I would try and stick to top loaders if you can. If you put it in this, I would definitely try and maybe secure it with some additional paper around it or something. But this card came in great shape, so, you know, and you can see the centering on this one much better. Look at the centering there, left to right. Now look at the centering on this one. And I just absolutely love the mosaic X-Fractor squares on this one. That makes it look so sharp. And I was actually able to snipe this one. This is a considered a hyper press proof rated rookie, and right now these are incredibly rare out of the main Donruss set. And with all the supply chain shortages that Panini's experiencing between card stock potentially, but we know there's a supply chain shortage on the certain kind of glue that they use to put these cards together. They layer the pictures with the, you know, the prism, the mosaic squares, the X-Fractor, and the print on the card. That's postponing the release of the other major sets, and we know how iconic that rated rookie logo is. It holds so much weight in our hobby that these cards retain really good value and should appreciate, especially on a guy like this when I'm able to pick this up for $8.50. This is a card that I know has sold for guys like Micah Parsons, shout out to Pizzo, for $100. Jamar Chase over $100. Kyle Pitts around $50-$60 for this card. So to be able to get one of a sleeper wide receiver for around $8, I feel very good about. Really cool looking card. This would look great as well in an SGC slab, as it's really sharp corners. Centering looks really good. I'm looking at the surface of it. That looks really good, the edges. So I'm really excited about this purchase right here. I'm gonna go ahead and slide that in a smooth sleeve and put it in the spare top loader I got sitting over here. So as it turns out, the mail was actually a little light. I was expecting a couple more cards that I purchased beginning of last week, end of last week, last weekend to be here, but they're not here. So stay tuned, guys. But guys, there is a third wide receiver. There's actually two wide receivers I wrote up this morning, my Auction Sniper article. I go super deep and actually present a plethora of auctions that you could make money off of today and this weekend and next week. But they're in the article over on patreon.com/footballcards. Support the show, earn a special place in my heart, and get all that access to all that bonus content. I'll see you guys over there. Discord as well. Just did the monthly giveaway, guys. Gave away some sealed wax and stuff. So I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys in that next video. Peace. Special shout out to all the patrons on the quest. I really appreciate you guys. Your support goes a long ways to helping us take this to the next level.